What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now we get another chance and opportunity to talk about it again. The wacky, wacky world of cryptocurrency. One day it's up, next day it's down, but recently, one day is down, the next day is down. We have been going in a nasty downtrend for cryptocurrency, not only Bitcoin, but even the altcoins, of course. Folks are wondering, the question is being asked, the question of the day is cryptocurrency over? Is it done? I'm reading the comments, everybody said, Coach, it's over. Coach, is done. Why am I buying right now? It's over. So I want to touch on a few topics, and I want to talk about the subject, is cryptocurrency over? Because I'm seeing a lot of folks, and that's the sentiment of what folks are really seeing. So earlier, we did see Bitcoin go down to $103,000. We saw the VIX get strong. You know, when the VIX gets strong over there in the stock market, that's never a good thing. So you take a look at Bitcoin right now, we're at $104,500. Couple of days already pushed through November. Got through October. October was very unsuccessful according to our expectations. Take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. We're at 59.81%. Yesterday, we were at 60% dominance. Totally unacceptable. Totally caught us off guard. Didn't expect that at all. Fear and greed index is at 27. We are in fear. Now, typically, when you go back and look at the charts, whenever you see a investing market and it is fear, typically those are and have been the best times to buy. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. This is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. So you take a look at the market, there is fear all over. So much uncertainty, nobody knows if we're going to go left, if we're going to go up, right, or down. Everybody has their own opinion. I respect everybody's opinion, but we're taking a look at Ethereum, $3,570. At least with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is over its all-time high from the previous cycle. Ethereum is still under its all-time high from the previous cycle. I have a problem with that. 12.37% dominance for Ethereum. Why does it seem like Bitcoin is the only thing that is moving? Why does it seem like Bitcoin is the only one that is having a some of what I would call a bull market? Some of the other altcoins, that's not a bull market charts and numbers that we're seeing for some of the other altcoins. Looking at these coins over the year, these coins are down 30%. Some of these coins down 40%. And some of our good coins that we trust down 20, 25% over the year. We're talking about the year after the Bitcoin halving. We're supposed to be seeing parabolic pumps. We're supposed to be seeing altcoin seasons, 10x, 20x type things. But we are seeing the reverse. We're seeing the opposite. We are getting our butts kicked. So the question once again, is cryptocurrency is over? Let me know, hit the comments, let me know what you think. But what I'm taking a look at, market manipulation. Let's talk a little bit about market manipulation. Well, this cycle, market manipulation is a very frequent word that you hear tossed around. Everybody's talking about market manipulation. We know a few weeks ago, we did see the flash crash on Friday when the market got completely liquidated. Folks lost a lot of money, saw a little bit of a recovery. But let's talk about last cycle. Last cycle, market manipulation. Last cycle, we were expecting Bitcoin to pump. We were expecting Bitcoin to go to $100,000. It didn't go to $100,000. I could vividly remember us pumping, us waiting. We saw $69,000 in November. We were expecting things to continue. The entire cryptocurrency community was locking arms. Everybody had the same belief. We're going to go to $100,000. Market manipulation. Do you think market manipulation was prevalent back then? Do you think they were listening and knowing what we were expecting? They said, you know what? The entire cryptocurrency community is expecting $100,000. Let's go ahead and manipulate the market. Let's go ahead and cut it off early. They're still going to be thinking it's going to hit 100K. Let's go ahead and cut it off early. We're not going to allow so many people to make exponential gains. another form of market manipulation. So, I'm out here in nature. I got leaves falling. I got the birds in the background. We are doing real stuff, trying to figure out what's going on in this cryptocurrency cycle. I got the bears over here. I got the bulls over here. But this time it is more bears than bulls. Reading the comments, so many people are bears. So many people saying, Coach, cryptocurrency is over. So let's go ahead and zoom into this cycle, 2024, 2025. Taking a look at 2025, our expectations have been crashed. We were expecting great things, great pumps. You know what? We say, you know what? Let's give it to quarter four. If we don't start pumping in quarter four, then you know what? It's probably done. Quarter four is here. Guess what's happening? We are still not seeing any pumps. So people are coming to the conclusion that it's not going to happen. We're in a bear market. That is a form of market manipulation also. This is what they want us to believe. They want us to believe one way. They want the entire herd, the entire cryptocurrency community going in one direction. If I get all y'all in one area, I can wipe all y'all out. Last cycle, let me get all of them in one area thinking that it's going to go to $100,000. I could wipe them all out if I get them in one area. This cycle, let me get them all in one area so I can wipe them all out. Let me get everybody thinking that it's a bear market. I could get them selling, get them weekends. I could wipe them all out. You have to be careful of what's going on. You have to be paying attention. You kind of got to play devil's advocate. You kind of got to think like the market manipulators. Those are the guys who always win, whether it's going up, whether it's going down, because they got the bird's eye view, they got the crystal ball. So what I'm doing, I've been saying, I like to go against the herd. If everybody thinking it's a bear market, let me go ahead and dollar cost average in. Looking at the price this morning, I said I wasn't going to buy no more, but I saw those prices. I'm like, man, I got to buy these prices. These prices are dirt cheap. So I'm saying, you know what? I got a little bit of dry powder. Let me go ahead and get a little bit more of this. Let me get a little bit more of that. Doing the unorthodox thing, going against the herd, have always been the right thing to do, in my opinion and from my experiences. So everybody is saying this is a bear market. You got the emotions flowing. So just as soon as everybody thinking one way, boom, that damn bull market kick in. Things start to go parabolic. You start to see altcoin season start to appear. And what's going to happen? FOMO. Then you're going to have FOMO. People are going to have the fear of missing out. People are going to start buying high. Who knows how long this pump or altcoin season could last if it does get triggered. So it is a very pivotal point that we're in right now. I'm buying right now. I'm dollar cost averaging in because I am expecting great things as we close out this year. So that's my take on the market manipulation that we are experiencing right now. You have to be careful. They're lumping us up all in a group. They're watching our videos. They're reading the comments. They said, you know what? Everybody is feeling like this. We got them right where we want them. We got them right by the, So let me go ahead and squeeze now. Paying attention to what these guys are doing. So you also say, damn, coach, there's a lot of positive news out there. How come the market's not pumping? We got Fed rates cut. How come the market is not pumping? We got wars across the world. Wars are being minimized. People are coming to peace treaties. Countries are starting to get along with each other. How come the markets are not pumping? Mass adoption. We have large institutions. We got mass adoptions, cryptocurrency friendly rulings with the banks, so forth and so on. How come the market is not pumping? We have so many positive catalysts out here in the world pertaining to cryptocurrency. You would think that we would be really going parabolic and really going to the moon, but that's not quite what's happening. So also noticing that retail investors are pissed off. They say, you know what? F cryptocurrency. Ain't nobody got time for this. Car note due, rent due, laid off, furlough, government cut down, SNAP programs. Come on, that anybody got time for cryptocurrency? Let me keep my money in the bank. So we are going to be without retail investors this cycle. What and who will be replacing retail investors? Typically, when retail investors come in, retail investors are the ones that make exponential gains. They come in, do the 4x, 5x, 10x, whether they get out or not, they still make those gains. Who and what will be replacing retail investors this cycle? Glad you asked. The large institutions are replacing the retail investors. Now that is wild, that is crazy, but that is exactly what we're seeing. These guys are funneling in the money. They're buying these dips as we are seeing them right now. While we are selling, we're having weekends, we're exiting the market. These guys are coming in. We drop our bags, they're picking them up for the low. Drop another bag, they're picking it up for the low. Large institutions are the new retail investors from the previous cycle. So who's going to make the exponential gains this cycle? The large institutions are, because they are replacing the retail investors. These are the ones that's going to buy in before things go parabolic. They're buying in right now. So that is another twist that we're seeing right now. Take a look at XRP. We're at $2.30. Very low price. Take a look at Solana. $160 for one Solana. That is a very low price. So we definitely have some great prices right out there. Definitely some great discounts. You take a look at some of your small cap coins. I was looking at Turbo. I said, damn. Well, here we go again. Turbo is down low, 0.001. Remember last time it got to 0.001, then boom, it did a 5x. Got right back to 0.005, 0.006. So buying these dips, buying these lows have always been the right thing to do. So I had to open up my portfolio today. It was beat down. It was looking nasty, but I had some dry powder on the side. I said, you know what? Let me get a little bit more of this. Let me dollar cost average a little bit more in this play, that play, so forth and so on. Looking at these charts, seeing which ones are beat down the most, seeing which ones have the greatest potential and possibilities to make large multipliers. If and when we do see an altcoin season, if and when we do see Q4 kick in, start to shift gears and explode like we have been expecting. So Q4 is not over. Some folks just giving up too early before things are over. We know this is cryptocurrency. All it's going to take is 1 week, 2 weeks. We get that fire started, government open back up. We could be seeing exponential gains. We could be seeing the start of altcoin season. Things start rocketing, things start going to the moon. Some of our coins will make it to the promised land. Some of them won't. Nevertheless, our portfolios will start to recover. We'll start to make multipliers. People will start to have exit plans, dollar cost averaging in, dollar cost averaging out, taking profits. We are very close to that particular time. It's going to come time we're going to have to make a decision and say, you know what, are we done? Is cryptocurrency over? Or I'm still standing on the 4-year cycle, still holding, still going to ride this thing out. So come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We have a great and awesome cryptocurrency community and would love to see you over there. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.